Sports in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Lions and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
UCF has a unique stadium, the Acrisure Bounce House. Florida tries to get this going loud and proud in Orlando. It opened in 2007. Nearly 50,000 fans pack it in to make sure that is loud and crazy for the Golden Knights. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. The Lions kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. So the Lions offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes for the first time as a starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. And there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Lions! The first points of the day. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here comes the heat. At the 35, he's got room. Breaks into the open. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Lions! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This quarterback is so good at creating. When plays break down, when things aren't perfect, he has the ability to buy time, use his athleticism, and torch a defense, and he did it right there with his legs.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And, guys, he just didn't get outside the tackle box. You can't throw it away like that. 2nd and long after the grounding call. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Off play action. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the air, it's Pruitt. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab.
Yeah.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Knights will have it 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. There's some room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. On the run, it's Simon. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. On target over the middle. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Give to the single back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. It's 3rd and 5. I send the tight end in motion. Got it, looking for the 1st down. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. They're going to go for this, down 2 possessions, and try to keep this drive alive. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. The run inside. It's Grimes. Jukes his way, and that's a live ball. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Grimes. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the
just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the right. It's complete. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives, because even when you come up with big plays like you just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Now the play fake. Using the quick game. Out to the 35-yard line and a little. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Still on his feet. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Running inside. It's Grimes. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And
how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy to ground.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
What a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the
punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. Excellent. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Reed. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Wants to keep it in the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long. You know a pass is coming. You worked on it all.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on it. And that ball's free behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Grimes. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Got a little grass. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first.
All that run you got. Go where your defenders are not. Go to the right. You go. Man, this AI is so stupid.
And what they can do on second down here. The Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Just feeds the running back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, guys, you just need a new environment. You need a change of scenery. And this was a highly recruited guy. Didn't quite work out for him at his last destination. So now here he is. And he's not playing in a Power 4 conference by any stretch. But he feels like with this coaching staff, he's a better fit in this system. And he thinks he's going to have a big year.
And this is something we don't talk about as much, man. There's a lot of talent that also comes down now. So there's talent going up, yes, to new places. But these are really talented kids that don't necessarily get to start, but he's got obviously the name. He's got some ability, some skill. Interested to see him, new coaching staff, new environment, new start, to see if we see the best version of him.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. That was an important stop there as they try to... The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Motion from the back. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Got his man. 7-yard pickup on that one. Third down and 3 coming.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Evans. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Lions have their offense in high gear. The run inside. It's Grimes. Picks up the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Knocked down the knot before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. You just got to have better concentration.
Bro, I hit you right there in your grill. God.
Wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get 2 hands on the ball and look it in. That's a bad drop. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down.
Got away from trouble and got
Jesus.
Men don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Grimes. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. It'll be 3rd.
Oh my gosh. That's a simple pass.
From their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the... The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And the pass is incomplete.
If you got bumped at the line, why would... What is my running back doing? It's a Texas route.
Big hit.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be converted.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. That one comes out hot down the right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had... The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
Oh, boy.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Grimes. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing. That... Looking for room. It's Grimes. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The defense... And the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Hauls it in. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Firing to the right, complete.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
I'm trying to make it audible.
Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Grimes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
Hand off from the shotgun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down and run. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Lions with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Grimes. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The offense changing the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more...
Touchdown, Lions! They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the 2-point conversion.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again.
Oh, go out.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
That's so
The
fake, man.
disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Avoids the pressure and gets away. He'll pull it down.
Oh, shoot.
And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Stop at the outside zone, please.
The run inside. It's Grimes. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get.
Might have a chance. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And as we head for the 4th period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Well, you can't throw it much better than that. You've got an in-breaking route coming from the right-hand side, and there wasn't a big win.
1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
They'll try to power it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Lions!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Past the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another 1st down. This guy can do that a lot.
Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. How good have they been the last couple of drives? Took a close game, turned it into a blowout, and they have the football back. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
Here's the pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of.
And the quarterback will be slugged down back at the 43.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They continue to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Looking to the big tight end. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country
Should've been
talks about
PR,
getting
but okay.
offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speed.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Holly, what do you have?
Well, guys, we told you the defensive front would be the story of
That's
the
a
game,
very stupid
and it
animation.
has been. They have been relentless getting after the quarterback in control of that line of scrimmage. Guys just ran over the sideline after that last sack and said they...
There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Lions. And the pummeling has started.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense...
That'll do it.
been in sync, they've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Can I take a 100?
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a second and long.
Open dog.
Looking to fire. Unleashes one deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. Finding his one-on-one matchups, is making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
You joking, right?
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays. Aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got him in a situation where this is where they want him. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze. Where do I need to get a little bit better? But plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They really made me grind it out for that. That was perfect. That's a win right there. sure definitely needs to be improved. What? Seriously? That's crazy. Yeah, absolutely not. Crazy work. Yeah, I will not do that. Yeah, keep going.
Down. Ready. Red 80. Red 80. Hut, 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 hut. Down. Ready. Hut, hut. Ready. Black 8. Hut, hut, hut. Ready. Blue 8. Red 20. Hut.
Mm.
Down. Ready. Hut. Ready, ready. Ready. Hut, hut. Here we go.
Cloud players better be working on that.
Now, ready? Blue, hut, 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 hut. Now, ready? Hut, hut.
Hmm.
Ready? White, hut, hut, hut. Ready? Blue 30, red 20, hut. Now, ready? Black 4, hut.
Bro.
Ready, ready? Red 8, hut, hut. Here we go. Hut, hut. Now, ready? Hut, 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 hut. Glad you could join us from Research Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Lions and the Oregon State Beavers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Talking to Coach Levy before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Beavers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Lions offense will start this game off with the football. Running inside, it's Grimes. Got enough for the first. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Using his legs, it's Grimes. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Lions are rolling down the field. Now they're going to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reed. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That sends a message that this offense is going to attack downfield.
And I like this offense coming out being aggressive, attacking the middle of the field right away, way down the field on this first drive, just letting this defense know we're coming to score.
That's your man right there.
Points.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
Throws to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that was. Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Bringing the heat. At the 35, he's open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense now.
He's right in front of me.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Sweet cut there. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
The Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Clark. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Spins away from the defender. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan, because these windows get small.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
That's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
Fires to the right. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage, because it looked like... The
Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to find another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt. There's a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The play action fake. Oh, he wants it all. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
Well, I know he makes it look easy, but trust me, it's not. For him to run the post route like that and then locate the ball in the air, out-jump a defender on a 50-50 ball, and have the hand strength to reel that one in, That is impressive.
Until he comes
A
to
lot of times you see
unblock.
these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make...
Looking deep down the right side. Upstairs, he's got it. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all. That was picture perfect, and he uses his speed to just gash the defense.
The Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. He's got him. Smashes ahead. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Lions.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Grimes.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
You're welcome. That's what the defensive line just said to the secondary. Ball comes out. quick, inaccurate. Why? Because we're getting pressure on the quarterback right away.
The run inside. It's Grimes. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Gonna run it. It's Grimes. Finding some room. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. This time he wants to throw. Steps away. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bag's got it. Touchdown, Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
Boom. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And the defense catches a break on that one because he was open, and I think he was going to get the 1st down on that 3rd down. But, man, just lack of focus.
Of course.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the 2nd half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Can't make the play on the... This should be the last play of the quarter.
He literally just moved like a...
To the air on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Oh, crap.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. So now they take over. This momentum has been completely taken away from them, but still an opportunity to put together a late drive. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal trying. They've got to do it in a hurry. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going for the big play. Makes a grab. Touchdown, Lions! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can. Could be an alley. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Touchdown, Lions! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the two-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away.
Oh, a lot of space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Runs through a tackle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. The Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that is incomplete. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, you can put this game out of reach, too. You could score a touchdown. This thing's basically over. And you know, in this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Love the coverage on defense there.
So after hitting bankrupt, spinning that wheel of fortune, now this offense can tack a little more onto the lead. They have it 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Oregon State will use its final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Not like it's gonna help.
Ready, ready. Red 18. Red 18. Get hot. Here we go. Ready. Get hot. Down. Ready. Get hot. Hot, hot, hot. Down. Ready.
Blocking.
Get hot. Ready. Get hot, hot.
Should have waited.
Down. Ready. Hot, 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 hot. Down. Ready. Hot, hot. Ready. Ready. Hot, hot, hot.
The Lions ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he gets it up to the... So the Lions offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Reed. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It'll be 3rd and long. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Maybe a crease. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Lions trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Grimes. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Lions! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Under fire. Hit as he throws. On target to the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Lions come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Running inside. It's Grimes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit them with a big run, now they hit them with a big pass.
And it's so hard to defend both. You know that. What's coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They will try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lions! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. They'll move the tight end. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a... The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Grimes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Are you sure?
To the air on first down. Looking long. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Lion! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row. He's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Looking downfield on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Open space at the 25. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
The Lions have pushed it inside the 20. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Lions!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete to the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Lions are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those.
A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. They get to him as he throws.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even...
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Keeps it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decisions, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Finds a man on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got him downfield. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. The Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Grimes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
He will not get there as the defense stops him again. I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. Try to barge their way in. Stop. Nothing. Denied right in his tracks, and it's...
Can't even get 1 yard.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Clark. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Of course, it's better at the line. Of course.
Rides the back and leaves it. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They all... The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. On the ground with the counter. Spins away from the defense. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Running inside. It's Grimes.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I'm getting so tired of these animations.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. And back to the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. At the 45 on his way. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Grimes. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Quarterback got it himself. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's got... No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. Oh, they're after him. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Grimes. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Clark. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As we head into the fourth quarter, both teams hoping to rely on the running game. Here's how the two backs stack up. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. He goes right back to the air. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Lions, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just...
Makes the grab in their space. And he'll go out of bounds, and his aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Lions trying to cash it in on first and goal. From the gun. Touchdown, Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. After their defense slammed the door shut, now there's a little room there. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Bro.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're
turning it on. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack.
Touchdown, Lions! Fitted in the window for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, fourth quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
They'll keep it on the ground. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on its way to a first down.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field. And this guy, I know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows he's got 97 yards rushing here in the fourth quarter. You know he is begging his coach just for one more carry to get that mark.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
Right there.
From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Lions!
Pure domination all game long.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. And that won't quite be enough for the 1st down as he's knocked.
You don't know where the sticks are?
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls it on the option. There's some room. Got enough for the 1st. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Grimes. At the 40. There he goes. Dashes him in the middle. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination.
Good deal. Let's play this last game. And then we're gonna call it. I thought I had cap.
Now, ready? Ready, on. Now, ready, put on. Ready, 180, put on, hot.
We just stay open.
Black 18, red 25. Now, ready, up. Ready, 285, set up. Here we go. Red, up.
Hmm.
Now, ready, put on, hut. Now, ready, put on.
Crap.
Ready, like, put on, hut.
The Lions will kick off first, and here we go. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He unleashes a long one. And the incomplete pass. So the Lions offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of...
Into the end zone! Touchdown, Lions!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws it deep. It's a stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Lions. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Looking for a huge play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Grimes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the...
What the heck is 66 doing?
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their third on the day, and they're #1 in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
To the air on second down. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. It's Clark. Wide open spaces. Hot down Ryan. He got a step and just dusted the field. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Snap in the shotgun. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Lions! Rolled his way into the end zone.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. On the move from inside is 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a... With the draw, it's Grimes. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And they try to sneak the draw play in there and try to show pass right away, get it to the running back. Defense not fooled in the slightest. Nice job getting upfield, getting to the running back, getting him on the ground.
Complete to the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Reed. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to cook.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Lions! Makes the grab in the corner. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. The run inside. It's Grimes. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
He's got it again. Oh, better look out. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the draw, it's Grimes. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Lions! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Running inside. It's Grimes. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found 0 answers in how to get back in this football game.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Lions! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. He scores for the 5th time in this game. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Coach, check me out, man.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
The Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Wide open downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Grimes. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Bring it out of the end zone. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Any more than it.
As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. The RPO, it's complete. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. Wide receiver going in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd. Lost one deep down the right side. Hauls it in down the sideline. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sellers. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good, right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous.
First game of the year. What? That's our 3rd game. Alright. Mm, yeah. Let me see. Hey, give me 10. Team captains have all you. That's one. This year's cap. Cool. Put the C on my put the C on my chest. Mm. I really need that. Acceleration is fine. Yeah. That ability that's on my nerves. Shoot it. Did mm. Purchase it. So, let's do this practice. And then we gonna call it. Don't even feel like I've been streaming for that long.
Down. Ready. Black 18. Black 18. Blue 85.
Yo.
Here we go. Ready.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Mm. What we got next? Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Get my rematch. Yeah. Definitely getting a rematch. What's up? Why is that doing that? Alright. Um, Alright, cool. They got everything on there that I put on there. Heck yeah. R.I.P. Benjamin. Alright, cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. So this is his record. Okay. Alright. We got some work to do, man. We got some work to do. We get up there. We get up there. We'll get up there. Alright. We are done with that. They start back streaming on Twitch. Hold on, hold on. Okay. So in about 27 more minutes, I'm not gonna be able to be online. I hope this is an A1 update. Got some rosters to complete. Please tell me that Jackson State updated their rosters. Please tell me. So you swear. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Jackson State got their rosters updated. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now I can get started on it. Alright. We're gonna say bye-bye for now. See y'all next time. Hold on. Alright, Chad, this has been fun. See y'all next time.